let's shift focus to Karnataka in a big development in the Mysuru Urban Development Authority or Muda land probe. The governor of Karnataka, Thawarchand Gehlot, has given his sanction for the prosecution of Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. This sanction was given after the governor received petitions from 3 anti-corruption activists. The governor has accorded prosecution sanction under sanctions of the Prevention of Corruption Act and the new criminal laws or the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita. The Congress called it a political conspiracy. Alleged scam pertains to a 2021 allotment of 14 housing sites allocated to Siddaramaiah's wife Parvati. In his first reaction to the sanctions, Siddaramaiah called it a political conspiracy to topple the elected government in Karnataka.
ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ರಾಜ್ಯಪಾಲರು ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದ 26/2023 ಒಂದು ದಿನನೇ ನನಗೆ ಶೋಕಾಸ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಇದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ನವೆಂಬರ್ ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಇದೆ ಸ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಜೊಲ್ಲೆ ಮೇಲಿದೆ ನಿರಾಣಿ ಮೇಲಿದೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಜನಾರ್ದನ್ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಮೇಲಿದೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಮೇಲೇನೆ ಕಳಿಸಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ ಟು ಶೇ ಇದು ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಷಡ್ಯಂತ್ರ ನಾವು ಚುನಾಯಿತ ಸರ್ಕಾರವನ್ನ ಕಿತ್ತಾಕಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಅವರು ಅನೇಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದೇ ತರ ಉತ್ತರಾಖಂಡ ಅಲ್ಲ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಜಾರ್ಖಂಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಚುನಾಯಿತ ಸರ್ಕಾರನ ಅಭದ್ರಗೊಳಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಷಡ್ಯಂತ್ರ ರೂಪಿತ ಆಗಿದೆ ನಾವು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಲೀಗಲ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ.
Well, the issue pertains to 2021 allotment of 14 housing sites in Mysuru to Siddaramaiah's wife Parvati in exchange for 3.16 acres of land acquired from her by the authorities. It was part of Muda's 50-50 scheme where landowners were promised land in developed layouts as compensation for giving up their lands for developmental work. In 2022, Siddaramaiah's wife Parvati was allotted 14 plots in Vijayanagar, third phase. A year later, the scheme was scrapped by the then BJP government. Activists have alleged that not only did it cause loss to the state exchequer, Siddaramaiah had not revealed the details in his election affidavit. Now, the governor has given his sanction for prosecution against Siddaramaiah. BJP has demanded the resignation of the chief minister.
It is a due process of law, and law will take its own course, and Siddaramaiah should cooperate with the investigating agency and with the judiciary to inquire to the alleged scam, and he should cooperate, and also he should step down.
सिद्दारामैया 2 केस में कल्प्रिट है, अपराधी है. मैं मांग करती हूँ सिद्दारामैया एक केस को फेस करना चाहिए, वो तुरंत इस्तीफा देना चाहिए.
The land was notified when he was the deputy chief minister. The land was denotified when he was the deputy chief minister. It was acquired again when he was the chief minister. The compensation ratio was awarded when he was the chief minister. So the kind of allegations the chief minister is facing insofar as the Muda allegations are concerned, the Muda scam is concerned, is a very serious in nature.
There is no money for development. There is no money for the fake guarantees that they had promised in 2023. But the chief minister, the deputy chief minister and the cronies connected to the Congress continue to enrich themselves and loot monies meant for the poor.
Now, amidst all this, the High Command of the Congress has sent out a message that they are standing firmly with Siddaramaiah. In fact, earlier today, in a show of unity, Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar, accompanied by the Cabinet Minister, held a press conference to say that the Congress is backing the Chief Minister and there's no question of bowing down to the pressure and resigning.
The entire state, the Congress party, the legislators and the Cabinet stands behind Mr. Siddaramaiah. He is my chief minister. He will be the chief minister. We stand solidly behind him. The party also will have a proper program to support his case. There is no case. They have made a case without a case. Whatever the notice has been given, whatever the sanction has been given, it is against the constitution and against the law. We all have respect towards the law. We have confidence that the law of this country will help us prevail up. Injustice will not be flown from the seat of justice. The BJP is trying to destabilize this government. Earlier, former sitting union ministers had commented they are using the governor offices. They had commented that they are going to destabilize this government. At any point of time, I am on record, at no point of time, my chief minister will not yield to any pressure. There is no question of him resigning. He will continue to stay in the office. We all stand unitedly, the entire party in this Karnataka, the entire legislature of 138 legislators of this house will stand unitedly with him.
Let's go across to our guest. We're joined by Surbhi Hodigere, spokesperson of Karnataka BJP, and we have Dr. Nikul Patel, leader of the Congress. Good evening, both of you. Ms. Surbhi Hodigere, that was the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, D.K. Shivakumar, saying won't yield to pressure. There's no question of resigning. All of this is BJP conspiracy to topple the government. How do you respond?
I mean, it's a little surprising that the Deputy Chief Minister would call this as a BJP conspiracy when there is clear fact and evidence that there has been irregularities in the allocation of these 14 sites. That is not something that has been under a question at all. If they are so confident, if they are so sure that the Chief Minister has done no wrong, why don't you take the judicial route? Why don't you ensure that there is a fair, transparent inquiry? And the reason that it's important that the Chief Minister resign is because he is the Chief Minister of the state. No inquiry against him with an agency in the state can happen when he is the Chief Minister. It is a moral responsibility, especially for a person who has said that I have had a 40-year career which has seen no allegations against me. He should take a higher moral stand and resign so as to ensure a fair investigation. The Muda scam that has come to light in the last couple of months, the BJP has also taken a padayatri from Bengaluru to Mysuru on this issue. We have presented our political perspective, but there have been multiple activists in Mysuru as well who have presented the legal perspectives and shown why this was, a conflict of interest and how he has profited from something that he should not have profited from. So this is the point of view that we have. And if Mr. Siddaramaiah, who has been giving a lot of lecture on moral responsibility to politicians from across the aisle,
right,
has that same moral responsibility, he will resign.
Okay, all right. Let me take a response quickly from Dr. Patel. Dr. Patel, BJP says there's conflict of interest. And the big question is, why were these details not revealed in his affidavit if there's nothing to hide?
See, firstly, if you see whatever Bharatiya Janata Party wants to portray, everyone is speaking an alleged scam. It's not being proved. And if you see the Muda scam, what it is coming out, CM had said that there will be an inquiry and the culprits will not be punished. Why to resign if it is an ongoing process?
Because
it's a petition filed by someone and the governor
because BJP,
a so-called notice.
Yes, because BJP is concerned. One second,
and
Dr. Patel, BJP's concern is that since he is at the helm of affairs, you cannot expect a fair and transparent probe.
I'm not able to listen to you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're saying why resign? The concern is that while he is at the helm of affairs, he continues to be the Chief Minister of Karnataka. There will be no fair and transparent probe, says the BJP.
Oh, that is what BJP is telling, that there will be not free and fair investigation going on when somebody is on the post. Okay, fine. It's all their perception, I think. And they want to destabilize the elected government, as what D.K. Shivakumar said. And that is why they want to just put an allegation on the current elected government. And government is spending good on the people's facilitation. And that is why they are finding it now difficult. I think Bharatiya Janata Party is not able to digest the way the government is working in the Karnataka. I think Siddaramaiah rightly said that there is a prosecution against the Lokayukt against their own former CM HD Kumaraswamy? Why the investigation has not been offered or against him? Why it is right now, and what is the purpose?
Okay, let Surabhi respond to that. Let Surabhi respond to that. This order is against constitution, says the Congress party. How do you respond, Surabhi?
Congress is with Siddaramaiah, and we are.
I'm sorry, it's against the constitution. A constitutional authority, mandated authority, the governor, has followed due process of law, had given a request to the Council of Ministers asking that there is this allegation against the Chief Minister, should I give permission to prosecute or not? All of the things that wasn't even compulsory to do. The governor has done that. And Congress giving us lectures on the constitution, the same Congress that used governors as a tool throughout their history in the center as well as during the emergency, I think that's completely unlikely. See, look, what's happening in Karnataka, the Congress's arguments are falling flat. You can see it today and you can see it in the last couple of months. They have been nervous because they understand that there is something credible here. And that credibility is right in front of you. It's in the public domain. You see where the land has been gotten from. You see that it was notified and denotified when Mr. Siddaramaiah was in a substantial position of power. You see that the property, the 14 sites, the compensation has been given in an upscale neighborhood. The sort of compensation that Mr. Siddaramaiah has received is multiples of what he was supposed to have received. And he even went out and said, you know what, I'll give it back, or I'll give me a compensation of 62 crores. Right. There are multiple farmers who are continuing to fight for land when land is acquired, compensation for that. But the Chief Minister and his wife and his family have disproportionately profited.
Okay.
That is
your allegation, BJP's allegation is that power was abused and misused by Siddaramaiah and that he should step down. A probe should take place as well. Siddaramaiah and others are hitting back at the BJP saying did nothing wrong and there's no question of resigning. We'll see how this entire thing moves forward from here on. Thank you very much, Surabhi and Dr. Patel, for joining us. With that, we're slipping into a short break.